100 cases. So we do expect more, but we want to expect those extra cases while we're in the safety of our homes.
How do you assure that there won't be untoward effects, things that haven't been thought of, some downstream work?
Can you just give us a bit more clarity around that? So it's essentially going to be an opt-in scheme.
How big do you have to scale it up to be comfortable saying, okay, we're going to release this in 10 countries?
I'll let you finish your line of question, Tova, and then I'll come to Jane.
Last night we saw a lot of people out partying, taking advantages of the last few moments of freedom before.
Yeah, so there are entire villages, artificial villages that are contained within domes, where the entire village is a physical containment.
For businesses, particularly at the orange
they
and
all got
green
sucked at
levels,
night.
that if you
There are also ways that you put a biological containment on top of that.
Or level 4. Could you have moved us into level 2 or 3 instantly to have prevented that, or have just got people anticipating that move?
But I think you do have to do it. You start out with something small, that's a small laboratory size.
you opt in, you basically get the most benefit out of it.
Yeah, it's quite simple. If you are a business that chooses to use vaccine certificates, you'll get to operate at every level.
It's an experiment, and then you go to these artificial villages where you simulate the crops and the animals and the multiple species of mosquito.
Look, what you will have seen yesterday is actually in the past, what we've tended to do is make the decisions around alert level changes and communicate those all at once alongside case information. Yesterday we made the decision to actually get that case out there as soon as possible.
And the rain and all that. And the rain and all that.
Orange, at red, we do have some public health measures on top of that just for added safety.
So Jersey, malaria kills more than 500,000 people every year.
That meant that we hadn't necessarily gone through the process, all of the legal steps, because remember, when we go into an alert level, we don't just do it with guidance, we put orders in place. If you're a business who chooses not to in the hospitality space, that legal framework means that we are able, if we need to, actually you won't get to operate normally. And so I think we've made the decision there quite clear cut.
That's the SJ alphabet, lad.
And we always hope not to.
C is for coppers.
It's extortion.
You already know what E is for, brah. This shows. H is for hacking.
It means we can take legal action against those who might act outside those orders. So there are some limitations of how quickly we can move.
L is for lad or lass.
For retail, we are not proposing outside of businesses that we call close proximities. We always want people to act in the spirit of which we're issuing the guidance at the time.
N is for Nike.
So that's places where you're getting your hair cut or you're getting a facial.
You're handing your DNA over. Remember, it was booked by appointment only, so they can sort out the hair strands per person. Fucking figure it out with your genome sequencing, you fuckers.
Or you're in a space where it's very hard to keep social distancing. We're using vaccine certificates there, but broadly for retail.
J is for the JBL speakers that I just racked from the store, lad.
Because of the fact we can use public health measures, distancing, and because the logistical challenge of having every...
Logistical criterion. It was really a logistical criterion. That everyone have a chance to be vaccinated.
Every retailer responsible for scanning someone's vaccine certificate.
R is for rolling.
But the legal enforcement, we of course brought in at 11:59.
S is for scoot.
And I do want to just acknowledge that for the most part people do try and do their best, and I'd hate to bring down
T is for TNs.
everyone who was doing their best by those who chose to make decisions that were counter to that.